Roblox motivation. Unbreakable. Chapter 6. The day the ground gave way. When I got out, I told myself this was it. No more resets, no more second chances wasted, no more pretending I could outrun the damage I'd done. I stayed out of trouble. I worked. I showed up. I kept my head down and focused on doing things right. Not because life suddenly felt hopeful, but because I was tired of losing. For a while, it felt like it was working. I landed a solid job working in Washington, D.C. Long days, early mornings, hard labor. The kind of work that leaves you exhausted but honest at the end of it. I took pride in that exhaustion. It felt earned. It felt like proof. Proof that I could still be dependable. Proof that I wasn't the sum of my worst decisions. I started believing that maybe I was finally becoming the man my mother had always believed I could be. One Friday evening, my mom picked me up after work. The drive home felt ordinary. Traffic crawling, the sun starting to dip low. The kind of moment you don't catalog because it feels like there will be 1,000 more just like it. She told me she was heading to Amherst, Virginia, to sign over a piece of property my dad had purchased before he passed. It was going to my sister for her birthday. Then she looked at me, not critically, not harshly, just honestly. You and your brother need to grow up and make something of yourselves. There was no judgment in her voice, only hope. When we got home, I hugged her and told her I loved her. I watched her pull away in her truck, the sound of it fading down the road. I didn't know I was watching the last moment of normal I'd ever have. My mother had been going through her own storm. A midlife crisis, people would later call it. She'd separated from my stepfather and started seeing someone new. I didn't know all the details, only that she seemed tired in a way sleep didn't fix. She went to stay in a hotel near my sister so she could spend time with her and my nephews. What none of us knew was that the man she'd been seeing wasn't letting go. He called her repeatedly. When she didn't answer, the messages turned threatening. She ignored them, hoping distance would do what words couldn't. It didn't. He found her. According to him, they argued. According to him, the gun went off by accident while she tried to take it away from him. What's undeniable is that he left her there, bleeding, helpless, alone. He drove away, cleaned the gun, threw it and his clothes out the window, and tried to erase what he'd done. They caught him a few hours later. But by then, it didn't matter. At around 2 in the morning, police pounded on the door. That sound, urgent, unmistakable, split the night open. I remember standing there in confusion as officers delivered the words that would hollow me out. My mother was gone, the one constant in my life, the one person who never gave up on me, the voice I depended on when everything else collapsed. Gone. This time, there was no shock to protect me. The pain hit all at once. I didn't know how to exist in a world where she wasn't. I didn't know who I was supposed to call when things went wrong. I didn't know how to breathe without the reassurance that she was still there. I felt untethered, like the ground itself had given way. I had survived so much already, but this loss felt different, final. And even as I stood there breaking, I didn't realize yet that this moment would shape every relationship, every fear, and every decision I'd make next. Because when you lose the person who grounds you, you don't just grieve, you drift.